So how can you get others to enthusiastically follow your lead? Because after all, a leader without followers is just going on a walk. First, let's set something straight. Leadership is not about being on the top. It's about inspiring, influencing, motivating, and guiding others towards a common goal. And the best leaders out there are the ones who are creating more leaders, not more followers. But how do you do that? Today, I want to break it down in 5 simple steps. Let me toss it to Teresa for step number 1.
Step number 1 is building trust. One of the biggest things about leadership is trust. When people trust you, they believe in your decisions and commit to your vision. Leaders build trust by being reliable, being transparent, and being genuine. Always follow through on your promises and admit when you're wrong.
Now, before we get into step number 2, I want you to ask yourself, what is it about the leaders that you follow that creates trust with you? I really feel like in this area, the success leaves clues, and finding out what really connects with you and how you build that trust for the people that you follow will give you valuable insights that you can use in your leadership journey. Now, on to step number 2, which is creating effective communication. As a leader, clear communication is vital. I like to think of this as just cutting to the chase. I don't want to create a lot of fluff or have people translate what it is that I'm saying to get to the root of what I'm trying to communicate. Instead, I want to be clear and concise with our goals, the mission, and even the reason behind decisions. Like they say, the why is critically important, so communicating that should be priority 1. Now, I think the biggest part of communication that I messed up in the beginning is communicating a lot of times is much more about listening than it is talking. Communication is a two-way street. In order for us to effectively communicate, we also have to be willing to get feedback, listen to other people's ideas, and do whatever we can to encourage more dialogue. And remember, communicating isn't just all about the good things, it's all about the hard things too. And as you continue to lean in and get better at your communication, you'll notice that it's much easier to get others to follow your lead.
Number 3 is leading by example. This one is simple but powerful. Be the change you want to see. Your team looks up to you, so embody the values, work ethic, and attitude you wish to see in them.
Don't let the fact that that last tip was so simple confuse you into thinking that it means it's easy. It's not. Especially if you have kids. If you want to lead from the front, if you want to develop powerful leaders, you always have to make sure that you're leading by modeling the behavior you want to see in them. Not during the easy times, but especially during the hard. Step number 4 to get others to follow your lead is empowerment and support. I really like the word empower because it first starts with your belief in their abilities and then adding on of different skills and techniques maybe that you can teach them so that they can succeed on the team but also succeed in their personal endeavors as well. This looks like offering guidance when needed and really always having their backs. Because the truth is, when they succeed, you succeed too.
Number 5 is continuous learning and adaptability. The world changes fast. As a leader, you need to stay updated, adapt to changes, and be open to new ideas. This not only helps in making informed decisions, but it also shows your team that you're committed to growth.
Now, you might get to this point and realize that a lot of the things that we talked about today require the buy-in of the other person. So you might be wondering, what are some ways that I can communicate and connect with people and keep them motivated and inspired so that they will continue to follow you into the long term? Don't worry, we got you covered. Tap the screen to watch this next video, How Leaders Speak So Others Will Listen. And if you found this video helpful, definitely subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for what you do out there every single day, and keep leading from the front.